Hey, what's up YouTube? So today I'm going to be making my first review of the Nook Color, and I'm just going to talk about the pros and cons of it and whether I think or not you should buy it. To start off, like I mentioned in one of my other videos, it is probably the best thing I have ever bought. I'm a huge bookworm, so it's literally perfect for me. Every time I need any kind of book, like I hear that there's a good book out or something, like instantly I can just look it up. They grade the books on a 5-star review chart, and so I can see what other people thought. Anybody can post their reviews of the book, and then I can also read a short description of the book or the first couple pages of the chapter to see if I really want to buy it. Also, it's really convenient if you know that a book is coming out. You can just, like, the day it comes out, you can buy it on the Nook. Also, once you finish reading a book, and this happened to me with like an 8-book series a little while ago, I would finish one book and it'd be really late at night, but I'd still be wide awake, so I would just want to instantly start the other one. I could just look it up and buy it and start within like 3 minutes. The downloads only take about 5 seconds, which actually really surprised me. I thought I'd have to wait like 10-20 minutes for an entire book to download, but it was really fast, so I could instantly start reading it right away. Just keep going and find out what happens. Also, there's the Lend Me feature, which allows you, for certain books only though, usually the more popular ones, that you can lend it to somebody. It would transfer from your Nook to theirs for 2 weeks. You wouldn't be able to read it during that 2 weeks, but they would have it, and after the 2 weeks it would automatically send back to you. While this does seem like a good thing, you can only lend a book once because of certain copyright issues, and so, I mean, I guess that's a good thing for the publisher of the book. But it's just one of those things that's like, oh, I wish I could send it out to more people instead of sending it out once and then just having it like crossed out forever. Also, it is an expensive hobby, which I mentioned in my other video, because the prices of the books usually don't like exceed more than $10, and so for an older book, it's around like 4 or 5. Now, if it's a big series, you could just buy the entire series like as individual books. And as you're looking at them, you'll be like, oh, they're only $4, and it's like a 5-book series. And then all of a sudden, like, you're $20 in, and some of the books are actually more expensive, so you could end up like $80 in, which happened to me. And I've noticed my bank account drop into the negative numbers a couple times because of these books that I just continuously buy. Also, the only other con is that it does take a long time to charge, especially if you run it all the way down to 0 battery where it shuts off on its own. So I was once 20 pages left of the book, last book of the series, about to find out exactly like how the whole thing ended. I was just crossing my fingers like that there I go again, holding it, not in the screen. Moving on. Crossing my fingers that the Nook would hold out, but it just dies, and you can't turn it on even when it's plugged in until it's fully charged. So I had to wait like an entire day before I could find out what happened at the end of this book. So that's the only other con. So anyways, yeah, for the final like bits and pieces of this, I give it a 4.5 stars easily. Like, it's my favorite thing to use, and I highly recommend anybody who just all around enjoys reading to go out and buy one, because it will definitely be worth it in the long run. So yeah, comment, rate, subscribe, and check out my other videos. So thanks guys, bye.